Read the next 2 selections, then choose the best answer to each question. So this tells us 2 things. 2 selections, which means that we have paired passages. Remember I told you they're going to give you 2 passages together with no questions in between, and then they're going to ask you to compare and contrast those 2 passages. That is what we have here. And then the word selections lets us know this is going to be nonfiction. It is going to give us facts and information. Night flyers. Under the cover of darkness, millions of small furry bats take flight and fill the night skies of Texas. There are 47 different species of bats in the United States, and 31 species live in Texas. The most common bat found throughout the state is the Mexican free-tailed bat. Each year, 20 million Mexican free-tailed bats return to Bracken Cave near San Antonio, where they give birth and raise their young. Bracken Cave is home to the largest bat colony in the world. Visitors watch as millions of bats fly out of Bracken Cave. Bat benefits. Please make sure you always read the headings, because this is where you can find your main idea. Bat benefits. While bats seem mysterious and even scary to some, these night flyers are actually helpful creatures. Bats eat insects that can be harmful to plants, animals, and even people. A solitary bat can eat 1,000 mosquito-sized insects in just 1 hour. Bats can spread pollen among flowering plants. This allows plants to make seeds and seeds to make more plants. In addition, bats produce droppings that make excellent fertilizer. The fertilizer mixes with the soil and makes it richer, which helps plants grow. More plants mean more food for people and animals. Giving back to bats. As humans develop land and build new houses and businesses, bat habitats like trees and caves often are destroyed. Without homes, bats do not have a place to rest or to raise their young. Humans can help bats with the problem by providing bat homes. Today, there are many people who build homes for bats. Because bats sleep upside down, bat houses need to have something the bats can grab onto while they sleep. The houses must be painted black on the inside so that they are dark inside. This allows bats to sleep comfortably during the day. Bat houses should also have access to water and plants so that bats have something to eat and drink. The houses should be located in high places so that they are off the ground where predators can't reach them. Giving a bat a home is a great way to help these useful creatures. Bat houses. Whether large or small, bat houses help bats. A large bat house? Ken Goylite, a wildlife expert, poses with the bat house he built. It holds more than 15,000 bats. A small bat house. Even though it's small, this bat house still provides a safe place for bats to sleep. Always remember that bats are wild animals and never try to touch them. Our second passage is Summertime Science. These are articles for young scientists. A sweet part of nature. When people think of bees, they may also think of the sweet taste of honey that bees make. However, some people may not know that bees help us in more ways than producing honey. Unfortunately, there aren't as many honeybees today as there were a few years ago. What's happening to honeybees? When scientists realized that the honeybee population was declining, they tried to figure out why. They think there might be several reasons for this. They found that honeybees are not as healthy as they have been in the past. More honeybees are suffering from diseases and catching viruses from bugs. Scientists also learned that some areas where bees live have been turned into farms. The wildflowers and plants that bees feed on have been replaced with crops, which limits honeybees' access to nectar and pollen. Another problem for honeybees may be the chemicals that are used to protect crops. The chemicals are sprayed on the crops, but they spread to other plants and flowers that bees depend on to survive. We need bees. Many of the fruits and vegetables that humans and other animals eat cannot grow without the help of honeybees. Honeybees carry pollen among plants. The plants need pollen to grow and produce more seeds. Without the help of honeybees, we would not have as many of the plants we depend on for food. Bees pollinate a wide variety of plants in the United States. They pollinate fruit trees, vegetable plants, and crops such as clover and alfalfa, which feeds cows and other farm animals. Many people may not realize it, but honeybees are important to every living thing. A honeybee covered in pollen. How humans can help. There are some things humans can do to help honeybees. People can grow flowers and plants that honeybees like, such as cabbage, sunflowers, and strawberries. People can build beehives so that more bees will live in their area. In fact, some schools have initiated beekeeping programs to teach students about bees and to provide homes for bees that pollinate local plants. Emma Fournier, a student at York Prep School, checks on the bees that live on the rooftop of a school in New York City. Ian Snyder, a student who participates in a beekeeping program in Pennsylvania, has the right idea. It's important to keep the bees alive so they can pollinate everything, Ian said. It's part of the cycle of life. Use night flyers, pages 12 through 13, to answer questions 13 through 16. Then fill in the answers on your answer document. Number 13. The author includes paragraph 2 in the selection, most likely to. So we're only looking at night flyers right now. So we're going to go look at paragraph 2. Here we are. Bat benefits. While bats seem mysterious or even scary to some, these night flyers are actually helpful creatures. Bats eat insects that can be harmful to plants, animals, and even people. A solitary bat can eat 1,000 mosquito-sized insects in just 1 hour. Bats also spread pollen among flowering plants. This allows plants to make seeds, and seeds make more plants. In addition, bats produce droppings that make excellent fertilizer. The fertilizer mixes with the soil and makes it richer, which helps plants grow. More plants mean more food for people and animals. So let's go back to number 13. The author included paragraph 2 in the selection, most likely to. A. Describe some good things that bats do. That's exactly what we just read, so A is a very good potential to be our correct answer. So we could put an M next to A for maybe because we want to make sure we read them all. B. Share ideas people have about bats. That section was not about the ideas people have about bats, so B is not our answer. C. Explain why bats eat so many insects. That isn't all they explained. They explained some other things that bats do, so C is not our answer. Or D. Persuade people to visit bat caves. That had nothing to do with paragraph 2. Our answer here is A. Number 14. According to the selection, why are bats having difficulty finding homes? F. Bats need places to hang from while they sleep. That is true, but that does not describe why they're having difficulty. G. Bats are bothered by people who explore caves. The selection did not tell us that the bats are bothered by the people. G is not our answer. H. People build on the land where bats once lived. That is what the selection told us. So H could very well be our answer. Or J, people are not building bat houses correctly. That was never mentioned in the selection. So we need to go back and find our text evidence for people build on the land where bats once lived. Right here, paragraph 3, as humans develop land and build new houses and businesses, bat habitats like trees and caves are often destroyed. Without homes, bats do not have a place to rest or raise their young. There we go. There's our text evidence. We highlighted it. All right, moving on to number 15. Which sentence from the selection expresses an opinion? An opinion is how someone feels. It's not giving us facts or information, because a fact is something that can be proven. An opinion cannot be proven. A, the fertilizer mixes with the soil and makes it richer, which helps plants grow. That is a fact that can be proven. A is not our answer. B, more plants mean more food for people and animals. That is a fact, something that can be proven. B is not our answer. C, today there are many people who build homes for bats. That is a fact. It is something that can be proven. C is not our answer. Or D, giving a bat a home is a great way to help these useful creatures. So, great is our key word to let us know this is an opinion. So D is our correct answer. Number 16. Which section from the selection describes ways that bats can help people? F, the introductory paragraph. Let's see, is that telling us how bats can help people? Under the cover of darkness, millions of small bats take flight. It's not talking about how they can help people. This is giving us information about bats and how many bats there are, the different species, things like that. So that is not our answer. We are on. There we go. So F is not our answer. G, the section titled Bat Benefits. The word benefit is like something that you can you get from them. So this could definitely be helping people. Let's go look. I keep passing it. Here we go. While bats seem mysterious and scary, their night flyers are actually helpful. They eat insects, they spread pollen, and their droppings are excellent fertilizer. So these are all ways that they can help people. So G could very well be our answer. We'll put M for maybe. H, the section titled Giving Back to Bats. Again, we're looking for how bats can help people, not how people can help bats. And if we go back and look for our text evidence, giving back to bats is about how we, people, can help bats by building them homes. So that is not our answer. So H is not the correct answer. J, bat houses. Again, we're looking for how bats can help people, not how people can help bats. So bat houses, which is how we can build a house for a bat, is not showing that bats can help people. So our answer is G. We are going to stop here before we move on to our questions about a sweet part of nature. We're going to do another brain break.